Oh no. Sorry, y'all. Getting situated. Yep. Hey everybody. Just doing some right now I'm just starting off with a simple little shrimpy fly. Some kind of shrimpy. Just grab some crafting fur right here. Hey, hey. Hey, Christopher. Hey, Blitz Blocks. Let's put some black stripes in this tail right here. Before I forget. Hey y'all, thank y'all for watching. Before I forget, let me add some glue right here to these eyes. gonna throw some flash on there, y'all. With a little chartreuse flash and a little pink flash on there. Just adding a little bit of chartreuse for some color. Let's see. Alright. Throw some pink flash on there with it. Just making a quick little easy guide fly, y'all. Just a shrimp pattern. Might make a few of these. So now I'm gonna grab some pink flash right here and add some pink shiny to that hiney right there. Let's see. That's pretty good right there. Some pink shine. What's the best way to catch a bass in overpressure pond or lake? I guide for saltwater nowadays, but I used to bass fish a lot. I fished a lot of tournaments. I just don't do it anymore. I would scale down if it was overpressured. Do something like a Ned rig. Maybe like a finesse worm. You know, I would scale down if it's overpressured. Is what I would do. Scale down. All right, y'all. I'm gonna throw a little white feather on here. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna keep this fly kind of simple. So I'm just gonna grab a white feather right here. I'm gonna cut off the thick part of the feather. Started and then wrap it up. Yeah, I used to bass fish a lot. What am I tying? What am I making? I'm tying flies. So those of you who don't know, I'm a fishing guide down here in Louisiana for redfish, speckled trout. You know, saltwater fishing guide. But this time of year, well, really all year long, but the fall and the winter. Fall and winter is my really busy time. And during the fall and winter, I'm mostly doing fly fishing trips. So we're doing fly fishing trips. Dang it, we're doing fly fishing trips for redfish in the fall and winter, like a lot of them. In fact, I think I've got one day off in the next 20-something days, so I'm guiding almost every day straight. And I've got a bunch of flies. I've got 3 boxes of flies right now, y'all. But I just enjoy tying flies. So, not that I need any more flies. I just enjoy doing it. Miss Alicia went fishing yesterday. There you go. What do you do? What do you go for in saltwater? Because I go fishing in both, and I go for snook. Yeah, yeah. So I don't. We don't have snook here. I used to live in Florida. We had snook in Florida. As far as I know, we don't have snook here in Louisiana. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me turn my phone on do not disturb. Sorry about that. Hold on just a second, y'all. If I don't turn it on do not disturb, it'll beep until forever. All right, there we go. So down here, I guide for I do inshore and offshore, but mostly redfish, speckled trout, red snapper offshore, whatever offshore, red snapper, cobia, jack crevalle. If people want to go catch big fish, I mean just whatever. But I mostly guide for redfish and speckled trout. All right. Just gonna throw a little flash around the top of this fly right here. If I can find the one I want. This will work right here. It's got a little pink color in it. All right, so we're gonna put some. Let's see. Got a bass. There you go. All right, I'm gonna put a little crack wrap right here around the front of this thing. Actually, I might add one more. Saddle hackle. I'm gonna add one more feather to this, y'all. I'm just not happy with that one feather right there. I'm gonna add one more feather to it. See if I can. Yeah, dang it. I hate when my little clip right here comes off. But those of you tie flies know that it comes off. It's just the way it is. Just a real simple fly right here, y'all. Nothing to it. Easy fly to tie. It catches fish. All right, now put a piece of crack wrap around the front, on top, whatever. All right, so we're gonna add some crack wrap right here. Hold on, my crack wrap got a little turned on me. Let me add some clippers to it, see if it's. See if I can control it a little bit better with those clippers. Just want to spin on me. There it goes. So you want your crack wrap to kind of face, sorry, you want your crack wrap to kind of face either backwards or out. It's doing better now. Alright, let's go ahead and tie this off. Alright. Just a quick, easy little fly, y'all. Nothing to this fly. Sometimes I tie all those complex, or not really complex, but sometimes I tie these more complex flies. This is a very simple one right here. You almost feel the, you almost feel the water. I'm guessing when you catch a bass, or when you caught a bass. Oh, almost fell in the water. Almost fell in the water when you caught a bass. When I go offshore fishing, I got a bunch of them. I mean, I've got big, heavy spinning rods. I've got big, heavy. They're not really bait casters. They're like, but you know, it's kind of like a bait caster. They're heavy rods for my offshore fishing. But you know, sometimes I use regular rods that you would use inshore, or you know, for bass and stuff. If I go to have some fun and catch like a bunch of mangrove snapper or something off the oil rigs and stuff, I'll use a bait caster a lot of times. I'll take a bait caster out there with like 40-pound braid on it and like a 40-pound fluorocarbon leader, and I'll throw plastic shrimp, basically like a 3-inch plastic shrimp, and I sight cast the mangrove snapper off the oil rigs, because you'll see the mangrove snapper on the rigs, and I just sight cast to them in real clean water, just like you do a bass, and sight cast to the mangrove and twitch it a few times. You usually don't take but a couple of twitches and they smoke it, but yeah, usually for my offshore fishing, I'm throwing heavier spinning rods, or they look kind of like bait casters, but they're not really a bait caster. It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm dropping straight down for mangroves, for red snapper, it really don't matter, you know. If I'm doing something like having some fun fishing for big jack crevalle and stuff, if I'm fishing for jack crevalle, I'm probably throwing like a big heavy spinning rod. All right, y'all. Now we're just gonna shape this fly up a little bit. So I'm gonna take my scissors right here, this is actually pretty good, but I'm gonna shape it up just a hair, and that's all I'm doing right now. It's just trimming it up just a hair, just a little bit, not much. So that was just a real quick and simple little, basically like a little shrimp pattern, y'all. A little white, mostly white. It's got a little bit of chartreuse and a little bit of pink flash in the tail, but very easy fly right there. All right, let's tie something. Let's move on. Tie something. Tying flies, is it hard? I don't think so. You know. I don't think it's hard. Now, I mean, there's definitely these guys that tie these, especially patterns for like brown trout and rainbow, for all these freshwater guys, they tie sometimes some really in-depth or complicated flies. But saltwater flies are just so easy to tie. Um, a lot of it is because these saltwater fish are pretty aggressive, especially redfish, stuff like that. Man, they're pretty aggressive. Basically, you pull something by their face, they're probably gonna eat it. So, looking for a trash bag, y'all. Let's see. I was looking for something to put trash in. I had something that disappeared. Hold on, y'all. We gotta find something for trash. All right. Sorry, y'all. I was grabbing a box to put all my little clippings and stuff. I had something sitting right here, and I don't know. I might have threw it away or something. I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's tie another one. Let's tie another one real quick. All right, this is just a Gamakatsu B10S hook. I use a ton of different hooks. I'm just using this right now because it's easy. I'm gonna tie something kind of like what I just tied, except just a little bit different. All right. So we're gonna start with some thread right here by the eye of the hook to get a base to put our lead eyes on. I had a charter today, y'all. I said I fish. I think I've only got one day off in like the next 20 something days. So, but I feel like when I'm sitting at home, I need to be doing something productive. So I'm tying flies, y'all. I'm doing something productive while I'm sitting here. All right, let's go ahead and throw a little bitty white lead eye on here. So we'll just kind of get that started on there with a couple of wraps like that. And then we'll wrap it from the opposite direction. And basically you want to get that lead eye to where it's like 90 degrees with the hook. Right now it's not, so that means I need to wrap it. And when it gets kind of 90 degrees, then you're going to start wrapping it up with some little cross wraps and stuff. Alright, that's pretty good. It don't have to be absolutely perfect. The main thing this little lead eye is doing, just adding a little bit of weight for your fly to fall. This is not going to be a dry fly. A dry fly is like a fly that floats on top of water. Obviously, down here in saltwater, we do use topwater flies, but a lot of them are sinking flies. So, and now what I'm doing, I've already done a bunch of cross wraps, X wraps, whatever. Now I'm just wrapping around it. 925. Yep. About the same here. But I'll get up early, but I done got used to it, y'all. Fishing, getting up early like every day is whatever. All right, throw a little bit of glue in there. That's gonna help lock that thread in place and help lock those eyes on there, y'all, to keep those eyes from spinning. This right here is an ultraviolet light. It dries that glue really fast. See, it's already dry. It dries it really fast. Now we'll just run this thread down the hook. Alright, now I'm going to add like I'm going to do a little bit different tail on this one. Instead of using that crafting fur, I'm going to use some zonkers. It's basically rabbit fur. What's the biggest redfish you ever caught? Mine's 35 inches. We catch, so down here in this part of Louisiana, 35 inches. This is going to sound crazy. That's like this time of year, that's kind of average. Um, we catch 20 plus pounders all the time, like all the time. Um, Today we did not get a 20 plus pounder. We saw a few of them. Today the fishing was kind of weird. So we had really high tides all day long. So the water was really high and the tide was coming in. So today was just a weird day. But if you look at some of my regular YouTube videos, y'all, I've got, if you go under my fly fishing playlist or whatever, we catch 20 pounders a lot. Like it's pretty regular. Um, my biggest one ever was 40, like 47 inches long or whatever. We catch, we catch them that big all the time, so. But my biggest one was 47 inches long. I didn't weigh it. It was a long time ago. I didn't weigh that one. But we catch, 42, 44, all that pretty often. All right. All right, y'all. So we put a little, this is like a little striped rabbit zonker tail on here. I'm going to go with, again, a little bit of pink flash, a little bit of chartreuse flash. In fact, my client today, and he's fishing with me for 2 more days. Last year was the first year he ever fished with me, and he came back and fished with me this year. Last year he only fished with me for 1 day last year, but he had 2 over 24 pounds in 1 day last year, and the other guy that was fishing with him last year had 2 around 20 pounds. And today was their first day back with me. It was tough today. We probably only saw 12 to 15 fish all day, and out of that they only caught 1. It was just a tough day, but it was high water and high tides, and today was just tough. And the wind was actually white capping out there today, so I was having to fish protected areas, where we could stay out of the wind. But tomorrow the wind's supposed to be really calm, so we should have a pretty good day tomorrow. But it's fishing. It's not catching. Every day is not. Hey, y'all. That's awesome, Jacob. Yeah, man. Oh, thank you, Ryder. Yeah, just doing a quick little, whatever, kind of a shrimpy pattern, You know how it is. Redfish, they pretty much eat anything. It's just a quick, easy little shrimpy pattern. We're going to add some eyeballs to this right here. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Actually, before we do that, let's add a little bit of rubber skirt to it. Let's take this. We're going to take some of these crazy legs right here, y'all. So these are called crazy legs for you bass fishermen out there. This is basically spinnerbait skirt. So let's tear off about 2 of these. Let's throw some crazy legs. Now I want this pink part to be facing out towards the back of the fly. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna lay this, or not lay this, I'm gonna wrap this around the thread just like this right here, y'all. I'm gonna pull it up like so. I'm gonna get a few wraps on it to hold it in place. Now what I'm gonna do, I've got this separated like this right here. I'm going to pull this down parallel with the fly. I got 2 on each side. So basically I doubled it over, making it 4. I got 2 on each side of the fly. And now I'm gonna wrap that up like that. And what we're gonna do, I'm not gonna use this whole thing. So I'm gonna cut off this right here, just a little bit of it, just to kind of just like that, y'all. Just adding a little bit more play to it, or not, a little bit more action to the fly. All right, now let's throw some eyeballs on there. So I'm gonna grab some pink eyes right here. And these right here are just little, they're called easy shrimp eyes. So I'm gonna turn the fly over like this. And we're basically gonna take these easy shrimp, you see how they got a V basically right there? We're gonna take that and split the hook with that V. And I will show you what I'm talking about after I fix this rubber skirt the way I want it. Alright, so I'm going to take the little pink shrimp eye, I'm going to stick it on top of the hook. And then wrap it up. Alright, so we got those easy shrimp eyes on there now. And now I'm going to add a little glue to hold those shrimp eyes in place. Oh, y'all don't think this fly will work? It works, trust me. Y'all gotta go watch my YouTube channel. I'm not done with it yet though. I mean, we're still working on it, but no, it works. I do this for a living, y'all. Oops, sorry. I do this for a living, so they have to work, you know what I mean? Like, my job literally depends on it. Alright. Alright, let's add some fur around this right here. So I'm gonna grab some white. This is a 1.5-inch minnow head brush right here. White color. We only need about 2 inches of it. Michael Scott. I'll get this right here started. And now we'll wrap that. And when you wrap this, you want to try to keep this material pushed backwards. Just take my toothbrush and just kind of brush that out a little bit. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jacob. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. Thank you for the super chat. All right. I think what we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of color right here. I'm going to grab a pink feather right here. We're going to add a little bit of color to the front of this thing. Thank y'all for watching, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe, y'all. I'm getting close to 5,000 subscribers, everybody. Next thing you know, I'll be like a Mr. Beast. I'm just kidding. All right, we're going to add a pink feather right here to add a little bit of color. Dang it. Whoops. That's what I was trying not to do. Sorry. I was about to say I'm trying not to hit my phone, and then I hit my phone. Sorry, y'all. So I've got the whole setup with all the camera and all that stuff, all the fancy OBS software. I got all that, y'all. But a lot of times it's just easier if I just use my phone. There we go. Alright, let's rewrap this. don't like that. Oh. This feather is not cooperating. This is not being the best feather ever right here. This is not being the best feather ever. By no means. We'll trim it up, make it look better. Alright, I got a little bit of crack wrap right here. I might throw this little bit of crack wrap on there. This might not even be enough. It's just like a spare piece of crack wrap, but I'm gonna throw it on there anyway. I might do one more. We'll do like one more fly, y'all. We'll do something a little bit different. This one right here didn't turn out the best. I just gotta shape it up. This one's just having a bad hair day. Alright. Tie this one off right here. I'm talking about pancakes, man. I love some pancakes. Thank y'all for watching, everybody. Hope y'all subscribe tonight. I'm trying to build my channel up. Alright, I'm going to trim this one up a little bit, just to make it a little bit more better. Alright, that one's done, y'all. Quick and easy little little fly. Alright, I'm gonna do one more, y'all. We'll do like a purple. Can't go wrong with purple. I'm gonna throw up some of these ingredients right here we don't need. Just put those up real quick. And we'll do a purple fly, and that'll be it for tonight, y'all. We gotta get a little bit of sleep. We gotta fish again tomorrow, so. Give me just a second, y'all. I'm putting up some stuff we don't need. And then we'll knock out another fly real quick. Almost done putting this stuff up, y'all. If I don't do it now, I'll have so much stuff out here. It's just a pain in the booty. Alright, good enough. Let's do a quick purple fly real quick. Down here, purple and black's like one of the best colors. It's probably the same everywhere. I know they catch a lot of them in Florida too on purple and black. Alright, I'm gonna go with a little bit bigger hook on this one, y'all. So this can be a little bit thicker hook. Purple and black fly. I'm gonna go with some purple thread right here. I already had it strung up. Alright, let me grab a purple eyeball. If I got any purple left. I might go to chartreuse. Yeah, we'll go with chartreuse eyes. Y'all know what to say about chartreuse when it comes to fishing? If it ain't chartreuse, it ain't no use. So let's just go with some chartreuse eyes on here. Let's go ahead and wrap these up. Pretty good. Some JBR. Oh, hey Rick. So I'm a fishing guide down here in Louisiana. For saltwater, you know, for redfish, speckled trout, all that. I do both fly fishing and regular spinning rod fishing. This time of year, though, I'm real busy with the fly fishing. So I'm just tying up some flies. So I don't tie musky flies, but a lot of the flies that we tie, well, some of the flies that I tie are definitely big enough to use for musky, but But no, I don't specifically tie musky flies. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna grab a piece of purple zonkers right here, just because I got some close to me. I don't have to dig anything out. So, grab a piece of purple zonkers. So zonkers, if y'all don't know, that's rabbit fur, and they just color it. You can get zonkers. They make it in other besides rabbit, but this right here is rabbit. All right, so we'll cut off a piece of that zonkers. Throw it right here on the fly. Alright, a little piece of black and purple zonkers right there. I'm gonna add some gold, some purple, and some chartreuse flash to this tail right here. So let me grab my gold and purple. Alright, I've got my gold flash right here. So this is gold flashing, y'all. We're gonna add some gold flash to that tail. I don't need quite that much. So just grab however many pieces that is. 4 or 5 pieces of gold, I guess. Put that right here. Wrap it around the thread one time. Get it started. Pull it down parallel, get some wraps on it. A little bit of gold flashing right there. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and add some chartreuse just because it's right here. A little bit of chartreuse. Alright, let's add a little purple. Let's see. Alright, y'all. Throw some purple in there. Now I'm gonna grab some purple minnow head brush right here. I gotta buy some more of this. I'm almost out of it. Grab some purple minnow head brush. Get that started on there. And wrap that up. Fly looks like he's missed a few meals. Alright, we're almost done. I'm gonna throw a little bit of crack wrap right here around the front, some black colored crack wrap. If I can find where it's at. There it is. Alright, let's put some black colored crack wrap around it. What's the biggest speckled trout? 25. That's a big one, man. I don't know, probably not that big. My biggest speckled trout's probably somewhere in the mid 20-inch range. Here in Louisiana, you can only keep. I'm a big catch and release person anyway, but here in Louisiana, you can only keep, I think, two 20 inches or bigger. Which me, I'm a big catch and release person, so a lot of times on my bigger trout like that, I usually throw my bigger trout back anyway. So if I want to go out and catch a few trout to eat, I don't try to go out and catch my limit. I just go out and catch just enough to eat, and then I usually cook them the same night. And I usually throw back my bigger trout. I'm a big catch and release person. And as far as fly fishing, we don't keep any fish fly fishing ever. All the fly fishing trips are all catch and release. Like the only ice I bring on the boat for fly fishing is just for our drinks and food. So that's the only ice I bring fly fishing. Dang it. Yeah, I messed up Ruby on the last. That's fine. It was the last wrap I was going to do, and my clip came undone. That's awesome. Yeah, wade. They do a lot of wade fishing in Texas for speckled trout. They do it some here too, uh, like around Grand Isle and stuff. Grand Isle, Louisiana. They'll wade fish for speckled trout. But I know they do a lot of wade fishing in Texas for speckled trout. We're almost done, y'all. I thank everybody a lot for watching tonight, but I gotta get up early. I gotta, for those you just joined, I'm a fishing guide. I got another charter tomorrow, so gotta get a little bit of sleep. Feels good. All right, y'all. Just a quick, easy little black and purple redfish fly. Nothing to it. Went with I think that's a 3/0. I can't remember. Anyway, went with a decent sized hook right there. Used black and purple zocker for tail. I added some purple, some chartreuse, and some gold flash to it. 1.5 inch minnow head brush right here for the purple, and then I did just some black crack wrap, which I can probably trim that down a little bit actually. Made that look a little bit better on the crack wrap. Just trim that crack wrap down a little bit. And that's basically it, y'all. I'll show y'all. So I've got, ooh, there's a hook right here. I need to put that up before it gets somebody. I'll show y'all something. So I've got 3 boxes like this. They're double-sided. I got 3 that are completely full on both sides, and now I'm working on box number 4 right here. So, but I've got 3 of these that are completely full of flies right here, y'all. And I'm working on number 4 now, so, you know, just. But, alright. Mike, oh, hey man. just tying a few flies. Well, I'm pretty much done. We have to be, yeah, you do have to be careful with gators. I've had 4 alligators in the boat over the years. I've had 4 inside the boat. Um, I've had clients hook into alligators, and oops, where did that go? There it is. I've had clients hook into alligators, and and they were small enough to actually bring them in the boat. So we brought the alligators in the boat, and then got them off the hook and released them. I don't recommend doing that for everybody, but we've had 4 alligators in the boat over the years. So, but I don't recommend just going out and trying to catch alligators and bring them in the boat, y'all. Definitely not something I would do. And I didn't try to do it then. It's where clients would hook into them, and I was just being nice. And instead of leaving a hook inside the alligator or whatever, we just pulled the alligator in and got the hook out and released the alligator. Sharks are the same way. We catch sharks all the time. Like we catch sharks just regularly, not trying to, but we catch them, and then same thing. We just pull them in if they're small. If they're small enough, we pull them in and take the hook out and put them back in. If they're too big, we normally just once they get close enough, we'll cut the line. If it's one of those really big sharks, I'm not going to bring like a 7 or 8 footer in the boat with me. So, but all right, thank y'all for watching, everybody. That's it for tonight. I gotta get a little bit of sleep because I got to fish again tomorrow. I'll try to tie again tomorrow, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.